on, baby. Hey, the show about to start, man. Hey, how y'all doing out there, world? Y'all already see who it is. It's your boy No Face, Mr. No Face if you're nasty. And you know what I'm representing, Backstage Digital Media. And you know where we at, the same place where we're at every week, baby. Family through Ty Studio. We got Fred Hundo, the flyest man in the world here, man. And you know I got my big homie here, T-Bags. Tell him what's up, man.
You already know it's your boy Tony Bags, a.k.a. 764995. AKA married to the gang, no wedding ring. And you know we got your boy here, straight from Standard Clothing. Tell them who you are, my man.
My name is Micah, founder and CEO of NvrBeenStandard. I'm originally from Talladega, Alabama, but I'm here in Atlanta, and I started my brand. I've been going strong for about 2.5 years now. So
that's what we talking about, man. And you said never be standard clothing, cause you know we above the rest. You know we the best. Never be standard. I like that. NBS for short. Y'all go check them out on IG and everything. Matter of fact, let me see that swag bag right there, man. We got that swag bag in the background right there. You see, you got the tight merch right here. I got my Never Be Standard bag. Y'all make sure y'all go get y'all merch too, man. Y'all check them out and support black businesses, man. You know what we doing? We opening doors of opportunity and building bridges of success in the community. You know, it's clothes to leave a stain on your brain. See what I'm saying? Got to go and cop that right there. So, you say you CEO?
I'm the CEO, yes, founder and CEO.
Okay, founder and CEO. And we got Micah here, founder CEO, Never Be Standard Clothing. And let me ask you something, man. What inspired you to get into the fashion game, man?
I mean, I think I've always had a thing for fashion. I just never really thought I was going to do something. Basically, it all started back in 2017. I had an idea, basically, just because I really didn't know what I wanted to do. Because I just came out of Alabama A&M 2016. I'm a college dropout, but I went back to school the following year. Like I took a time off, worked at Walmart. They went back to school at Georgia State, and you know I was going into psychology, and then psychology was learning about the power of words and how it represents you and stuff. So I was just fooling around with stuff, and I was actually playing Call of Duty at the time.
Okay.
And I was just in the logo. I was in the logo creator, and I just had the word standard, and I just put a line through it, and I just showed a couple of my friends. It was like, oh, that's cool. And I put it on a shirt, and then from there, you know, I just kind of tested out the market. I was really trying to find a name. NvrBeenStandard. I didn't get the name for that until February. I did not know what to call it. It was not standard for like the longest.
So it just kind of came to you, man. You just kind of meditated on it.
Yeah, I didn't want to rush it. So I was like NvrBeenStandard, and I just shortened it for NBS because I didn't want the name to be too long. So I feel like NBS was fine.
Okay.
And then NBS Apparel. So actually, because it really started with me and my best friend Jordan, because I needed some help to start it because I didn't really have all the funds to start it. So he kind of like threw me some bread, and 2.5 years later, like now I'm about to sell out most of my clothes. Like I just released my tracksuits, and I'm over here about to sell out.
That's hot.
So I went from dingy t-shirts to getting quality clothing from overseas. I get my stuff made overseas now.
Okay.
So, but the reason why I said NvrBeenStandard because we're all born to be outstanding. So I feel like everyone here has a passion. So I'm just trying to represent those that have a passion or just need a little bit of motivation, you know, a little kicker to know just to keep going.
Man,
and that's basically where I was at, because I was at a point in my time I didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought I was going to work at Walmart the rest of my life, and just that was a standard lifestyle. That's how I look back at it.
I got you. So the Never Be Standard, and like you saying, you went to college. I mean, I'm a college dropout too. I went to Ohio State too. You know what I mean? I ain't making it about that thing, but you know, I learned a whole lot, this and that, and I took what I learned and came back. You know what I mean? And became an entrepreneur myself. How old are you, brother?
I'm 22. I'll be 23 in like 3 weeks.
Okay. So we got a young brother, 22 years old, started his own thing, and y'all notice his story, man. He dropped a lot of gems there, dropped a lot of infinity stones for you right there, man. You know what I mean? And if you notice that, he said he had a big homie came in, helped him out, gave him a little financial boost. He said he went from having dingy shirts to getting stuff from overseas. And what's the significance of getting clothes overseas? Is it the bread count? Is the quality? What's the significance?
The quality, you get the quality from anywhere if you wanted to get a factory in America. So, you know, it's just me personally, I prefer to get it made overseas simply because the price is cheaper. That's really the benefit. The prices is cheaper. I know a lot of people like, oh, you probably using a sweatshop. Nah, not really, because every factory, there's like millions of factories, and you can do your research behind them. They don't even show you their factory. You know, with COVID and everything going on, you know, I'm not gonna go there. But one day I plan to, like, if I get bigger, like fly there, kind of like see the factory, see like see what people actually doing. But it's really just cheaper, and because I was doing a lot of research before I started, and I saw other brands. I was trying to see like where they get their stuff, you know. And then so I saw that they went on Alibaba. I found my factory through Alibaba, and then I communicated through WhatsApp. But there's plenty of, before I even did that, I was getting quality stuff from American factories. I was because I was always big on finding quality products but at a low price. So I would go on like Jiffy shirts. Jiffy shirts would give you.
So you got Jiffy shirts. You say okay, you get shirts. Alibaba. Yeah. You know what I mean? I heard of them. Okay, that's a good plug.
Discount mugs. It's funny because you wouldn't think something called discount mugs would get clothes, but yeah, you can get some clothes from there. They had pretty good shirt, but not really. They had the quality shirts, but I feel like it was a little bit expensive. But I learned a lot going through them because they kind of messed up in a couple of orders, but their hoodies were straight. But after a while, like I'm glad that I have a good vendor now overseas. I can just literally make anything with. I can communicate because. It's like Jiffy shirts and discount mugs. You're kind of limited because you have to like get the blank product. Like discount mugs, they can print it and give you blank products. But like if you go on Jiffy, you just get the blank products. Then you probably go to the mall. That's what I was doing for my Phase 2 collection. I was getting stuff off Jiffy, and I was just go to the mall and the guy I know he would print it.
So let me ask you something, man. You seem very detail orientated, very structured, brother, man. That's got to be commended. You know what I mean? And let me ask you something. Is there any fashion designers out there, any other men and women that's influenced your style or that you looked up to in fashion that, you know, helped you on your journey?
Yeah. When I first started, when I was first getting into it, well, I was looking at this company called Entrepreneur, and all the entrepreneurs like just representing entrepreneurs. So I kind of like wanted to kind of do their style, but I was kind of looking at more black designers as well. So like Virgil Abloh. Something I looked into. I know Kanye is crazy, but if you actually like pay attention, if you just focus on his art and what he makes, you kind of like focus.
That's the second. That's the second person that said that. You the second designer that said that.
Kanye is
so that's definitely man.
Yeah,
you can't discount what the man do. But
Kanye makes some great stuff. Like some of the stuff I look at and be like, he's crazy, but some of the stuff he makes is actually valid. Like them Yeezys. I was ready to drop $300 on Yeezys. I never wanted to drop $500 on shoes until I saw Yeezys. Like not even Jordans. Like I was like, everyone got them Yeezys. But Virgil Abloh, Kanye, and then I would just look at other big brands like Nike and Champion, see what they do. You know, I ain't trying to copy that stuff. I'm trying to find my own way, but I wanted to see what they do because I like, for instance, like my tracksuit. Nike likes to put the all the way up to your zip all the way to your neck, and like a lot of people like that. So I'm like, all right, I can do the same thing. Like
I got you. So you study the fashion trends to make sure you got your pulse on what's going on.
Yeah, so I gotta know. So
you gotta keep your ear to the street.
You have to. So I know what people like. And I'm like, all right, I put my logo here, and nothing. I always do polls and stuff.
Oh, that's real smart. Survey the people.
I do surveys on Instagram, and I can't always please them, but I do my best. Because they have something they have to realize is that I'm still a small business. I'm growing. They be wanting the whole rainbow, and I can only do so much.
Well, man, you gotta remember that. You gotta remember that you can't only do what you can do. Don't let that energy get to you. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you doing this for you, and everybody who loves it is gonna continue to love it regardless.
Yeah. I just tell them to wait because. Like
they gon' wait. They gon' wait.
They had no choice but
right.
You know
they got no choice. They be like, one of my friends wanted like an orange tracksuit, and I was like, well, because I did a vote. I was like, orange or blue? Blue won. Yeah. Can't do nothing about it.
Right.
But I only did a pre-order for the blue, so only people that pre-order. So that's how I kind of like can implement like small like other colors if I do a pre-order, and then like my vendor he works with me as long as I order like a specific amount. It doesn't matter like the colors. So
well, I'm gonna tell you something, man. People gotta wait on greatness anyway. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The championship fighter, he don't fight every night. You know what I mean? He might fight twice a year. When you got the scrubs, they might fight 8-9 times a year. You know what I'm talking about? But when you're a champ, like mr.noface, and we got my homie here Bags, the people champions. You know what I mean? Sometimes they gotta wait on the greatness. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you something, man. We talking about waiting on greatness, man. You know what I mean? I know that, you know, with you being in fashion, man, I like to ask this question to fashion designers, man, so we can look in our rear view and see what we was doing in the past. Is there some designs in the past that you used to rock that you'll never rock today, man? You know, what were some fashion designs back in the day that you used to rock that you don't think you'll rock in 2020, man?
Rockaware.
Rockaware, okay.
Rockaware.
I was wearing that a lot. I was thinking Echo. But I really like I feel like if I went into the Echo store, I would rock that. I used to wear Echo a lot in middle school. Some of the Echo stuff that I had, I don't think I would wear it, but I felt like the shoes, I don't think that was a good look. But but the shirt, like some of the Echo shirts was hard to me. Like they pants and shoes, they can stay on the shelf. But like the hat, I used to have a hat, the shirt, the pants.
The whole Echo outfit.
I was Echo out. I was
Echo.
like, dang, what happened
Boy,
to Echo?
he was elephant all the way,
All the
boy.
way. I have pictures, and I was just like, dang, I really wore that. Y'all let me come out. My mama let me. Okay, thank you.
Man,
You thought you was fly.
I thought I was fly for real.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing. And what would you like to push the fashion trends for the future, man? Like, where do you see yourself going with the fashion trends?
To be honest, cause I have like 2 things I'm working on. But right now it's never been standard. Or never been standard. I'm kind of like pushing the more athletic, casual wear because my end goal is to be able to say I'm really competing with Nikes. Like cause right now I'm making jerseys.
Athletic casual wear.
Yes.
I like that concept. That's beautiful. That's a blend. Yeah. Okay.
And then, cause like I'm making and even athletic wear, cause I made head ties. I want to make arm sleeves. I've been pushing back the arm sleeves simply because I haven't got the jerseys. Cause this is an AAU team that I made jerseys for, but it kind of came out wrong. So it's a youth AAU team. So hopefully next year when AAU come back up, I'll push out the jerseys because I ultimately want to make jerseys for pro teams as well. So like NBA, NFL, like cause once they contract, but it's like a bid. But I'll get to that point.
Man, you definitely get to it. We got to get shots out. He said he want to do stuff for the NBA teams. You got to remember Under Armour. I remember when Under Armour first came out, they were just doing, the Copperfield stuff that you wear, like basically underwear, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then they came up to doing, fashion, like you saying, sportswear. And until they got them a star, they got shoes and everything now. So,
got Steph Curry on the team.
They got Steph Curry and everything. So I can see you with you being structured like that. Advice that I give to people out there, man. When you have a vision, man, you got to visualize that thing, man. You got to conceptualize that thing, man. And then you got to utilize that thing between your 2 shoulders, that brain, and put a stain out here in the world. Your clothes got an international appeal, you know what I mean? So I know that you're going to go big places, man, and do big things, man. Like I said, man, it's a lot to learn when you go.